Hello and welcome to the Ohio Arts Council's Rife Gallery. This is the DIY hands-on art making workshop for the exhibition A Common Thread with artist Debbie Griffing. Today we're going to explore doll making as an extension of the exhibition. We'll hear first from the artist, then gather our materials and work through the project step by step. Feel free to pause the video and work at your own pace using the video as you need. All right, welcome Debbie.
Hi, um, this is Debbie Griffing, and I'm a multimedia artist. I live in Sunbury. This is my yard. I'd like to work inside, outside, or wherever I find myself out in the world or at home. This is my studio, painting studio, and you can see a doll in the front and paintings in the back. I really feel like you can create anywhere at home or outside. That's the side of my barn. Great place to make art. There I am with Pumpernickel, my dog, and Donkey Kong Casserole, our cat, outside with sketchbooks. I highly recommend taking sketchbooks wherever you go so that you always have, the opportunity to record your journey through life. I'm a painter, and I work on a lot of different materials. I work on clayboard, which is an absorbent surface, and I use any kind of mark making material, pigment sticks, pastels, pencils, markers, collage, etc. And I make a lot of dolls and fiber figures. I use a lot of upcycled materials, felted sweaters, old towels, clothes, sheets, and drawn elements on paper. I have always loved making paper dolls. When I was a little girl, I did that. That was one of my favorite activities, is paper doll making. It's very, very easy to do and very, very fun to make little figures that all have distinct personalities. It's endlessly fun. So there we are, all starting our project, making the dolls. You have a doll making list. Most important is just have fabric and paper and pens, things to use to attach things together: scissors, glue, thread, buttons. But you can also, don't feel like you have to stick just to this list. Add other things that you want, and it's pretty free form, and nothing can go wrong. The way I start is to just draw a whole page of body parts, disembodied heads and arms and legs, and then gather the rest of the materials you want, so you have them on hand. Fabric, what you want to stuff your doll with, needles, buttons, and then you can start assembling. You can cut out your body parts. When I do this, I like to cut everything out, and then I use pins to determine, how I want it to look, and I can change things out. You can also just leave the pins, and if you want to, have your doll have changeable clothing or whatever you would like, you can use pins. If you're using thread, I really you can think about what color you might want the thread to be, and how thick or thin. Everything can be part of the design of your figure. And then you can just start assembling everything. And this is just a very easy way to make a beautiful figure. And it's fast, and there's no possibility of anything going wrong. And there we have a finished little figure, female figure. She looks very magical to me. Everybody did a really great job creating. Some people started with a little bit of worry about drawing skills or sewing skills. None of that matters. You can draw as long as you can make a mark, or poke something with a needle or use a glue. You can create this. This is pretty fail safe. All you need is your imagination and you're willing to try things out. And there we are with our creations. It was a lovely experience. I love to see how other people turn, a basic idea into their own creativity. It's always a surprise to see how everybody's minds work individually and uniquely. Thank you. That's Pumpernickel on the left and Pot Pie, our newest dog, on the right.
Thank you again for joining us in this DIY hands-on art making workshop led by Debbie as part of our programming for A Common Thread. I'd like to give a special thank you to Debbie for her generosity of her time and talent, to our curators, as well as the Ohio Arts Council's board, the Ohio legislature, and the governor, all who support the Ohio Arts Council, this great space, and of course, Ohio artists. Thanks everyone, and have a great day.